How do you decide when to quit and when to persevere when things are not working out? This could be your job, a relationship, or a social media strategy. Many studies show that perseverance is a crucial component of success because it helps us move forward. Perseverance is considered more important than talent or skills. However, Seth Godin in his book The Dip says that you need to know when to quit and when to stick if you want to be the best in the world. If you are new here, my name is Norman Gutowski. I'm a psychologist and happiness coach. In this channel, we explore tips and strategy for a happy, healthy, and fulfilling life. I will share the main ideas of the book so that you know when to work harder and when to look for a new project so that you can become the best in the world. We have to quit the wrong stuff, stick with the right stuff, and have the guts to do one or the other. Seth Godin. Let's take a look at the benefits of being the best in the world. Society tends to recognize and reward high achievers. The brand, product, or person who is number 1 gets 10 times the benefits of number 10. When you become the best in the world, you easily stand out from the competition. Let's take a look at the graph about the top ice cream flavor. There is a big difference between number 1 and the rest. The same thing happens with movies. In an overcrowded market and a limited amount of time and energy, the first option is to choose the best. There are a lot of benefits for the person who is the best compared with everyone else. This happens in colleges, music, sports, and organizations. Why being number 1 is a huge advantage? We have limited amount of time and energy. We want to choose the best because we don't want to risk having a bad experience. If someone is diagnosed with cancer, chances are you will want to go to the best doctor in town regardless of the cost. You will not want to risk your health by going to the cheapest and most accessible doctor. The best doctor may be one who is highly recommended, has the best credentials, or most impressive experience. Become the best in the world for a very specific market. In school, teachers and parents encourage students to be good at many different things such as music, sports, math, history, and all the other classes. However, performing exceptionally well in one area is more important than being average in many different tasks. Now, there are a million micro markets, but each micro market still has a best. Seth Godin. To become the best in the world, it is also important that you pick something that you are good at and are interested in. You need to narrow down your focus on whichever subject, skill, product, or service you are good at and enjoy. Otherwise, you will not become the best in the world because you chose the wrong thing. If you are determined to become the best in the world, but the path you have chosen is frustrating, it's important you consider quitting. The dip will help you become the best in the world. The dip is your secret to success. The dip is the gap between starting and mastery. When we start something new, we are full of enthusiasm and energy. However, regardless of the project, there will be difficulties and obstacles to achieve success. Before you start something, anticipate the time, effort, and energy you will have to invest to go from your initial steps to becoming the best in the world. It's not only about surviving the hard work and dedication, but also setting yourself apart from the rest. If you push through the dip, you will go to the next level. If you can't make it through the dip, don't start. You will be a lot choosier about what journeys to start. Seth Godin. In addition, you need to be aware that not all the difficulties and struggles are a dip. Obstacles could also be a dead-end path. How to decide when to quit?
With the dip, what I was encountering there was I was trying to understand why people who put a lot of effort in keep making the same dumb mistake. And the dumb mistake is they do hard work and hard work and hard work. And just when they get to the point where everyone else is quitting, they quit too. And if they just stuck it out for 2 more months or 2 more years or 20 more years, they get to the other side. Now, once you see that the dip is there, you have 2 choices. Don't start Or if you're going to start, be prepared to go to the other side.
If you're struggling with a project and are wondering if you should persevere and work harder or quit, ask yourselves, who are you trying to influence? Are you trying to influence one person or the market? Trying to influence one person is what Seth Godin calls a dead-end path. He advises to quit as soon as possible. If you're trying to convince your boss about your point of view and he or she says no, there aren't many options besides looking for another job. On the other hand, if you're trying to influence the market, you are in a dip. Maybe you're trying to sell a product. Even if one person says no, you still have a lot of other people who may be interested in your product. It is a matter of finding the right market for your product. Embrace the dip.
It's not like, let's get through that dip and we're done. Steve Jobs helped invent the personal computer, helped launch the graphical interface, helped launch the MP3 business, helped launch computer animation at Pixar. He's not done, right? The point is, just like skiing, the goal is not to get to the bottom of the hill. The goal is to have a bunch of good runs before the sun sets.
When you do something with purpose and determination, a dip is inevitable. Learn to push yourself to your limits and change the rules of your game so you can survive and thrive in the dip. Your ability to cope with a long dip can make a difference. It is important to note that if you do exceptional work and persevere, you will make it to the other side of the dip, stronger and more confident in your skills. Remember, quitting in the dip will not only waste the time you have invested, but also make you a serial quitter. The dip makes your journey worthwhile, and it can also hinder others from competing with you. Why you might fail to become the best in the world. Here are some reasons people quit in the middle of the dip: running out of time, running out of money, getting scared, not being serious about the journey, losing interest or enthusiasm, or settling for being mediocre, focusing on the short term instead of the long term, and quitting when the short term becomes difficult, picking the wrong thing because you don't have the needed skills. Consider all these factors before starting a new project. Rather than playing it safe or being average, you can opt to quit before you start. Choosing the right project, influencing a market, anticipating the difficulties, and deciding in advance when you will quit will give you the confidence to move forward to become the best in the world. What do you think? Is it time to quit or persevere? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you know each time I upload a new video. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.